Women are emotional.
Why didn't Barbie tell me about patriarchy?
Men throw world wars over ego. Women are in tune with their emotions. We are the anchor of the ship that keeps it grounded. From our childhood, we have been conditioned to be nice, accommodating, to shrink ourselves, and to put ourselves last. Meanwhile, the world keeps on profiting off of our silence and smiles. From pop culture to politics, our emotions are weaponized against us, but are also used to sell everything from perfume to pity. So maybe the question isn't why are women so emotional, but why are men so terrified of emotions? Girls are allowed to cry, throw tantrums, but boys should be numb as a stone. And God forbid they feel something, they should immediately repress it. You can see this contrast so clearly in the friendship dynamics between genders. Female friendships are so sacred because they are rooted in emotional safety, a place safe enough to be seen without being mocked. Male friendships, on the other hand, are more often than not surface level, playing video games together, sports, drinks, but rarely anything deeper. Which is why we often see their girlfriends or partners being their sole emotional outlet, the one person that they can be vulnerable with. She's the therapist, the best friend, the emotional translator, all in one. We call it love, but really it's just unpaid therapy. A romantic heterosexual relationship runs on about 95% of women's emotional labor. The second she stops caring, the whole thing starts to crumble. She's managing her own emotions, her monthly hormonal cycle, and her partner's, who by the way runs on a 24-hour hormonal rhythm. She's expected to be the emotional thermostat of a relationship, regulating everything so it doesn't go all cold. Women can read the room, pick up on tone, energy shifts, and tension faster than anyone else. And we also let go faster. Meanwhile, your ex is crashing out months later about the breakup. You've already been stacking up money. We process, adapt, and act. That's emotional intelligence and not fragility. Pop culture has made an art out of controlling women's emotions. Take 500 Days of Summer.
I said I love the Smiths.
The whole movie is basically one long case study of projection. A man falling in love with this idea of a woman and not the actual woman that is in front of him. Summer never promises him the fairy tale he's chasing, but the moment she doesn't match his fantasy, she becomes cold and heartless. That's emotional policing, expecting women to perform emotion only when it's comfortable and flattering to men. Men's impulsivity is praised, women's self-expression criticized. When a man yells in a meeting, he's assertive. When a woman raises her voice, she's emotional. His anger is leadership, but hers is instability. Society keeps calling it logic, but it's really just fragility in a suit. Men's emotions repackaged as authority. The double standard is exhausting. We are told to control ourselves while they are rewarded for losing control. The problem was never that women feel too much. It's that the world doesn't know what to do with emotion unless it comes from a man. We've spent decades teaching women to shrink and men to shut down. And then we wonder why no one knows how to connect anymore. Emotion isn't chaos, it's communication. It's what makes us human. When men are told to repress and women are told to apologize, we all lose. Women owe nothing to likability and men owe nothing to stoicism. What we do owe each other though is honesty and to feel things fully and to say them out loud. And to stop pretending that numbness is strength. Because feeling isn't the problem, it's the cure. This is Sunverse. Feel free to subscribe if you want more of K-pop, multilingual, multicultural content and you want to bully the patriarchy for sport.